In this next story, we see education of a different kind, the kind that teaches men to be fathers. Anne-Marie Berger shares a life-changing program for dads and the children they love.
We graduating tonight, 5 weeks.
And further ado, here are the graduates of class 104.
This graduation is a big deal to these men and to their families. And while they aren't walking out of here with some kind of degree that's going to move them up the corporate ladder, they do now have the skills to be successful in their most important job, dad.
I'm just at a point in my life where I'm trying to do better for my son. Could you stand up for me, son? It's all about him.
These men are the 104th graduating class of Father's Support Center, a program providing men with skills to be responsible fathers.
The need to start Father's Support Center was to impact outcomes for children. In America, there are a little over 24 million children growing up in homes without their dads. That has a huge psychological and emotional impact on that child. There are a variety of negatives that impact a child's well-being directly related to not growing up in a home with his father.
Among other things, children with absent fathers are more likely to live in poverty, suffer from emotional and behavioral issues, commit crime, abuse drugs and alcohol, and drop out of high school. Absentee fathers create a vicious cycle of struggle.
Half of us didn't have no father growing up, and so how our father was the streets. Everything that we learned was up in the streets, you know. If I could see them more and be around them more, I would love that to happen.
These dads have come to Father's Support Center for various reasons. Some are here because they recognize their need for help and guidance. Others may be required by the courts, but they all follow the same rule: no excuses.
What we want you to get out of that is that we have to commit to our families, we have to commit to our children, we have to be involved with their education. We have to commit to these things. If you don't commit to these things, then you'll forever find yourself sitting around complaining about what someone else is doing with your child, vice versa what you should be doing with your child.
Okay. You're the spider.
Meet the Weggie family. Sloan is 2 years old.
So she's very easy, very calm, but funny. You know, she's got a pretty wicked sense of humor.
And big brother Clark just turned 3.
From the time he wakes up till the time he goes to bed, he's just on the move. You know, he's just so curious.
With parents Carrie and Brandon working full-time, the kids attend daycare.
I was concerned, should one of us stay home? And maybe that would be, my mom stayed home with us, and so I thought, is that the best route for us to go? Should we consider that? We thought, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But actually what we found, and I say this all the time, is I think they actually learn a lot more being at daycare, and then all the ancillary things that we do outside of that. Not only being with the teachers and learning the different language and those types of things that maybe I wouldn't even think about or would have to think harder about doing with them, but they also learn so much just by being with their peers.
And with learning as a priority, the lessons don't stop when these little ones leave the classroom. Tonight, the kids get a visit from Annette Cook. Parents as Teachers, founded and headquartered here in Missouri, provides families with parent educators like Miss Annette, bringing strategies and support into the home to help parents promote learning and guidance on everything from language development to potty training.
We all know that the brain develops more in those first 5 years of life than any other time of life, so it's a very pivotal point in a child's development. And so just supporting parents and making sure that their children are on track. If we do see a sign of a delay or something, then we work alongside with parents to make sure that they get the help that they need.
Rhonda Davis is a stay-at-home mom, raising 2 toddlers of her own.
I find it important as me being their first teacher and showing them that I'm here for them and their protector.
Today's lesson is in Fairgrounds Park, and there's a lot to learn.
Go to the top. How big is it? This big?
But the kids aren't the only ones constantly learning.
See the sky from here?
Rhonda often trades tactics with fellow parents through Project Launch, an initiative targeting North St. Louis families and providing early childhood resources.
Whether it be nutrition or health, it's like an outlet.
Join the conversation using #AmGradSTL, or for more information, visit 9net.org/AmericanGraduate.